this lined up. Okay. Doing that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be inking up this piece right here. It's the creature from Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein versus the Wolfman. So we've been doing some pencil streams. Now we're going to start doing some inks. So let's start getting some coffee going and start inking it up right now. Actually, so should be a fun piece to ink. All right. The movie should be coming on Netflix tomorrow. Should be available to watch at that point. I'd say you should go run to the theater and watch it though. It's really good. Really good flick. Right. So I thought the movie was great. Big fan of Frankenstein. What are you drawing? Hey, how's it going, Jason Scott? Right here we're drawing Frankenstein, the creature from Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, which is going to be on Netflix probably Friday, and it's in theaters now. Go watch it. Go around and watch it. Versus Benicio del Toro's Wolfman. So that's what I'm drawing right now. There's a lot of really cool Frankensteins out there, though. Boris Karloff's great. I like the Robert De Niro one. Christopher Lee's really good too. The Luke Goss one was good. They're all pretty fun. Even liked I Frankenstein a little bit. I only watched that one time, but it was all right. But I gotta say, man, I think this guy's the best one so far. He's got a lot of dialogue in the movie too. Power Rangers, yeah, Power Rangers are okay. You know, it's all right. I used to like the Green Ranger when I was a kid. I know they were trying to make a Power Ranger movie with Batt in the Sun before he passed away. My favorite show would probably be I like Primal a lot as far as like new shows, the animated show. But other than that, I like Ash versus the Evil Dead. That's my favorite show. Yeah. That's a fun show to watch. So we're just doing the hair right here. We're just doing that to add kind of a dramatic effect. Let's see here. Jason Scott. I like Arcane and Power Ranger Ninja Steel. Oh, okay. Yeah, the cool things about Power Rangers is it you have the Sentai genre, and then you have the kaiju genre that are just going full force, you know. And then you also have a little bit of the kind of like kung fu theater, a little bit thrown in there. So let's see here. Russell Truckett, their drawing is cool. I'm a big comic fan. Oh, you are too? Yeah. Yeah, I'm a big comic book fan too, man. I'm actually trying to make my own books right now, and uh, I do this. I do this for fun too. I like to draw. Doing these draw streams. Usually, like drawing like action stuff like that. I like monsters too. I heard that Roblox. No, I don't do that. No, my kids do that though. It's probably like a generational thing, you know. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, the last game I played was God of War. I heard they're making a TV show of that. I'm hearing Henry Cavill might be playing Kratos. Which could be kind of cool. How's it going, Michael Rivera? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, this guy was pretty badass in the movie too. I don't want to spoil too much. It comes out pretty much tomorrow. Certain areas. I don't know when it's hitting Netflix, but I've already seen it in the big theater, so I'm like getting ready to watch it again. And then you got Predator Badlands is coming out this weekend too. But so we got that. I don't think I'm gonna be able to go watch it. Go, okay. Right. I guess they're going to be making a new Mummy movie. I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be awesome. Start working on this hand right here. Now that we got the all the kind of hard work done, this is just the fun stuff right here. All right. Probably gonna have the light coming from there a bit. Okay. It's probably gonna be light coming over here from the. Probably gonna draw lightning or something like that. Coming from the maybe from the tower, even though there's not anything going on over there since the creature's already been made. But there is. I don't know. This is like an alternate universe, so. Kind of, sort of. There we go. Got that arm. I did a poll on the channel too to see who wanted who to win, and yeah, people want they want the creature to win over Frankenstein, over the Wolfman. Go figure. I really like the Wolfman though, so it's pretty. I'd say he's kind of he's getting his comeuppance in this picture, you know. Yeah. There's the Wolfman from the Monster Squad. That was a great movie too. I don't know if you guys ever seen that movie from the 80s. So many great movies. the bandages right here on the arm. Moving into November now. That month went so fast. Can't believe it's already November right now. Zoo. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, on this channel, doing comic book reviews, live draw streams, also doing talking about making comic books, you know, for people that are getting into it. Got some tips. Trying to build a little community over here, so there's tons of videos to check out if you guys want playlists. I'm going to be doing a review of Savage Sword of Conan tomorrow, probably tomorrow morning. Reading some of it tonight. It's really, really good. By Liam Sharp. He did one of the main stories in there. It's pretty awesome. So you can look forward to that. I'll probably be doing that in the morning. There we go. He's starting to take shape right here. This is my favorite part. Just getting the inks done. So once you got all the other stuff, you know, if you've been following the other videos that we've been doing or seeing them, that you could see that the heavy lifting is in the thumbnails and the pencils and stuff like that. All right. All right, I'm probably going to pull out a dry brush a little bit. Oh, let me get these claws. So he's got these big bear claws, man. They're freaking massive, the Wolfman. Benicio del Toro's Wolfman. And for the record, guys, that's my favorite werewolf movie. I could watch that movie over and over. I really like it. Everyone's got their feel-good movies. For me, that's one of them. I also like Lord of the Rings. Conan, RoboCop, Dracula. This new Frankenstein is pretty good, though. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Okay, so we'll start moving down this way right here. Probably going to use a different maybe like a dry brush for the fur that he's got. Let's try that out a bit. Okay. I might need to. I might do the dry brush. We'll give it a shot and see what it's all about. If not, I might use something else. So, An American Werewolf in London. Yeah, that movie is really good. It's like arguably the best werewolf movie. My favorite is the first one's The Wolfman. Then it would be The Howling. And the third would be An American Werewolf in London. What's funny is he's an American that's a werewolf, and the movie takes place in London. Hey, what's up, Steve? Thanks for stopping by. Are you going to color that after? No, I'm not. Just going to... My primary focus is just pencils and inks. But I plan on learning how to paint. This year was one of my New Year's resolutions, but I didn't get around to it. But hopefully next year, man, I really want to start painting. Pick up some acrylics and whatnot. But yeah. Yeah, hopefully. Oh, cool. There's still some ink in here. Yeah. All right. Food that smells better than it tastes. That's a good one. Let's see here. So we'll flip this upside down. We're going to start doing Hey, what up, Jason Scott? They had a new kind of like a Batman Power Ranger book that's out right now from DC. I think Dan Mora was doing the covers. It looked pretty cool. But my buddy, um, he did a book that's called the Mighty Golden Patriot, and it's a Sentai comic. It's kind of like um, they mix kind of like the World War II with the pantheon of Egypt and Power Rangers. So you kind of got like this Egyptian type Power Ranger, but it's pulpy too. I just got the book. I got to read it. I haven't read it yet. But yeah, my friend John Dillard did the art for it. So can't wait to check that out. Let's see. Nice, nice, nice. Here we go. Here we go. So I'm getting this a little different texture right here for the fur. He acquires some furs later on in the movie. Now this movie is told from the perspective. Cool, yeah, check that out. It's from Yellow Flash, so he's a YouTuber. But this movie switches perspectives. So the movie's about 2.5 hours. So the first about hour and a half, it's told from the perspective of Dr. Frankenstein, Victor, and the second half of the movie, the last hour, is told from the creature's perspective, and you just watch him grow as like as a human. It's pretty awesome. The animals it's kind of like a fairy tale, like a dark obsidian fairy tale. It's the way I pictured it, and I wasn't wrong. I was watching some interviews with Guillermo del Toro, and he was saying that he would have the animals lead him where to go. So he meets a deer, and then there's rats, and then eventually he comes upon wolves, and then those are like the final, starting to prepare him for life. Like, all these wolves are pretty bad. They're pretty fucked up. But yeah, the movie's phenomenal. I can't wait to watch it. It'll probably come out tomorrow on like midnight. If it does, I'm gonna watch it. Watch it again. Most definitely. Oh, wait, whoops. Get my little guard right here. Get the guardrails. All right, and then there's that right there. Give it another flip like that. Yeah, I think these are actually some of the wolves he came in encounter with. Yeah. You see him, and the funny thing is about the movie, you see the creature doing some of the most badass shit, like in the first few minutes of the movie. And you're like, oh, okay. Kind of get you hooked to the show. That's how. What movie was like that? The Batman, when he's fighting the guys and breaks that dude's arm with the machete. But this is even better. Food that smells better than it tastes. That's a good question. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I think we might have some more in here, just a little bit. Yeah, a little bit more. Is he the prophet? Hey, how's it going, man? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it, man. All right. Just doing some inks right now. There's that. Okay. A little spin right there. Get the furs going right there. Okay. This is a different ink too, so it's going to look a little different as well. All right, there we go. I'm going to probably get that like that. There we go. All right. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Scroll up a little bit. Sorry, guys. Man, if these turned into an animated movies, I'd be watching every one of them. Oh, thanks, man. Hey, how's it going, Melanie? Even a series. Yeah, I like animation too, man. It's really cool. I love that Primal show. It's like sword and sorcery. Oh yeah, I got the boots right here. Yeah, actually, yeah, they're just basically kind of like feet sticking out. That's what I'm having him wear right here. It looks like they're just kind of his feet wrapped up, and he's using furs too to kind of keep his kind of woven into the wraps. Oh, thanks, Melanie. Appreciate that. Started watching the Stranger Things. Want to get ready for that. I was watching the season 4 last night. It's pretty good. That Vecna guy. Definitely got the Freddy feels in there. Fred Krueger. Let's see here. Okay. There we go. Get that movement going. All right. Oh yeah, for sure. Absolutely. So he's got his ear right here. Got the ear ripped out like that. There's a little chunk right here. We'll spin on that. Something like that. Got a little bit of fur right there. So then I'll probably switch gears a little bit for the coat. I want the coat to look a certain way. I want it to be cross-hatched with a Tombow. Somewhat of a, I think it's a dry one. Kind of dry a little bit. Let me take a look. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good. This one's losing ink. That's kind of what I want. Let me get rid of this food thing. Food that smells better than it tastes. Well, I guess maybe. Well, there's a lot of food that's like that. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of a boring one. Yeah, you got to use so you don't smudge it. Some people use the glove, but yeah, I usually just use paper. Let's see here. Probably gonna do this like that. Just give it a nice little come out like that. I'll just kind of be chunky, a little chunky like that. So let's see here. Fast food smells better than it tastes. Yeah, I was gonna say that too, like McDonald's or something. Yeah. McDonald's, they grow their potatoes like on a big farm. They genetically grow these like Franken potatoes, are real big, real massive. Let's see. We got this fur right here. I might do a little bit of this right here as well. Put it on the side of the wraps. It's almost like a sheep fur or something like that. Down for the feet a little bit. It's hard to tell. Come back with that. Maybe make it a little darker, but a little bit of fur right there. Fast food French fries taste like potato flavored fries, but I enjoy cooking my own food, so I'm a bit fast food snobbish. Oh, that's good. Absolutely. Ever, thanks for stopping by. How you doing? Love me a giant baked potato, butter, sour cream, chives, salt, and pepper. Oh yeah, that's the works, right? Maybe a little bit of bacon bits on there, some homemade bacon bits. Hey, Shadow and Son, what's up, brother? Thanks for stopping by, man. drawing some Frankenstein creature versus the Wolfman. It's Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein's creature versus Benicio del Toro's Wolfman. So, yeah, a good baked potato. I ate a lot of baked potatoes when I was a teenager. I used to make my own. Call me crazy, but I mean, I like the works, right? I love like the sour cream, chives, onions, butter, skin on all that, right? But also just like ranch dressing with butter and fresh cracked black pepper and fresh kosher salt right on top. That's pretty good. Oh, I gave you a shout out on my Atlantean comic review. Awesome, man. Thank you so much for that, brother. I appreciate you. Thanks all you guys for stopping by. I appreciate it. Whoops. I'm going to take a little drink of my coffee. I was going to do a stream last night, but I was trying to catch up on some of the TV shows watching. And then, yeah, there's just so much to watch. Thanks, man. Yeah, the new Savage Sword of Conan's really good. I'm reading that right now. I was reading that before I did this and wanted to take a break. And it's got 2 Conans in it from 2 different realms. It's done by, I don't know if you're familiar with Liam Sharp. He's a really good artist. But yeah, love me some Savage Sword of Conan. I got the reforged one too, but I don't know how I feel about the colors yet. Kind of just want to pick up the omnibuses that are black and white. Me being a black and white stan and all. I just liked my black and whites. You didn't like the reforged? Yeah, I had a feeling you probably wouldn't. Yeah, a lot of people weren't really feeling it. Yeah, I really come to appreciate black and white a lot more now. Yeah, I want to get some of those, some omnibuses. Loving this weather though. It's finally starting to cool down now. I know, man. Totally worth their weight. And I kind of just want them to just do new like Conan Savage Swords, you know? Those are my favorite. Can just pick up the yeah. Looking forward. They're also going to be doing a Cole story too. That's separate from Russ Leach and Randy Zimmerman's The Atlantean. So you're going to get that. I think we're in a good time right now, though. I think we're in a Howardian renaissance. Oh yeah, I got to go back and rewatch that. I think a lot of people are really want to put their best foot forward with things as far as like in regard to Howard right now. I think a lot of people just really want to make some good stories, you know, like they have it like they want to, you know, but it's seems like it's never been this way before in history. Ooh, 42 miles per hour. That's pretty wild. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't get that crazy out here in LA. So I'm getting the texture of this coat right here. You got to check out that new Frankenstein Shadow. It's a great movie. The wife took me to see it about a week ago. It's a great movie. Best movie of the year by far. You'd like it too because it's really about father and son and stuff like that. He really leaned into that, and the ending's great. Great ending. Ever had some snow this morning. The rain didn't rain most of the day. Yeah, I like the rainy days myself. Let's see. We got this patchwork right here. Really want that to pop out compared to the others. So I'm trying to do this here pattern like this to kind of really make it pop a little bit more. Make it step out from the other stuff. All right. But he's got a certain type of coat. I don't want to tell you what type of coat he has on underneath the wolf fur because it'll spoil the movie. Friday on Netflix, yeah. Yeah, it's a great movie, man. And I love me some Guillermo del Toro. He's one of my favorite directors. I've been following his movies since Blade 2. I became a fan with that movie. It's still my favorite Marvel movie. I remember just leaving the theater like, whoa, what the hell just happened to me? What did I just watch? There's a lot of big actors in that movie too, like Ron Perlman and Donnie Yen and Tony Curran from 13th Warrior and Underworld. He was great in there. Luke Goss, he was great as Nomak. He actually played a pretty faithful version of the creature. It was a Hallmark original TV movie, Frankenstein, but it was pretty damn good. I recommend that too. It has Donald Sutherland in it. It's also got I forgot his name. He just passed away. He played General Thunderbolt Ross. A lot of pretty big actors in that one too. Let's see here. Okay. See, Melanie Swan song. I'm heading to bed. I just wanted to stop by and see how your masterpiece was coming along. Looks amazing. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. I'm just trying to draw something. But thank you so much. Hopefully it comes out okay. Here's hoping. Hope you get some good rest and be safe out there in the it's Wendy's place out there, wherever you're at. Let's see. All right, so we got some of that right there. I'm going to do a little bit more of the, maybe a little bit of this right here. Just looking for textures. Texture nut. Just love the textures for inks. That is. Well, actually, in art in general, textures are king. You know, I really believe that. I'm gonna get a little render right there to make the fur pop out a little more. I'll come back right here on this side for the shadow. A little bit up here, down there. Down here on the side of that. Okay, I'll just leave that. So I'm trying to balance, and then we got our gore and our blood, you know. Gotta have the blood in here. It's monsters of mayhem, you know. Just coming in on a little more texture to the hair. This guy had a gray hair too, but yeah, we'll get back to that later. I'm gonna be doing one more stream of this after tonight, just the finishing touches, and then I have a Lobo piece I'm gonna be working on. It's pretty cool. I started working on it on another channel, Omer Glitch. But yeah, you guys go if you guys can go subscribe to Shadow and Son. It's an awesome channel. Talks about a lot of cool stuff, cool books. Does awesome Howard reviews. All right, we got that. Thinking there we go. The toe is like, there we go. All right. Yeah, the ship they built in this movie, though. Oh man, they actually put it like on a rotator or a rotor, where you could rock the ship. And they built it in Toronto in a parking lot, and they filmed it with ice. So there's this scene where like a couple scenes involving the creature where he hits the boat and he rocks it, and it's really cool. And they built it all. They didn't have to use CGI or AI to do it. And that's one thing I really respect about Guillermo del Toro. He really hates AI. He wants to do everything, old school. Right. Okay, so we'll start bringing up a little bit of this right here. All right. Probably going to do a little bit of fur on this one. Maybe right here. Couldn't get much ref for this one, but I'm going to just free ball it. It's going to be similar as to the other one. I don't want it to be exactly the same, though, because it's going to be something that he kind of makeshift made. Fighting wolves and sheep and stuff throughout Europe, and Germany and whatnot, going up to the north. It's very cold. Frankenstein's a very Nordic story. Just gets colder and colder as the story goes. Very Nor. Okay, put that right there. Put a little fur right here, maybe. Fighting sheep. No, I think you probably just maybe ate one or something. Possible. Or just use some of the fur. I don't want to spoil the movie. There's a pretty good scene. The blind man in there, though, is played by, I think David Bradley is his name. He's in Game of Thrones, and also he was in The Strain, another Guillermo del Toro TV show. That was really good. I really like The Strain. I always forget about that. I love that show. Only 4 seasons. It was pretty quick. Get in and get out. Got better. It was a cool approach to the vampire, genre, if you will. I never read the books that he did. I guess he co-wrote them with Chuck Hogan, I think was the guy's name. but I would read those. Some cool characters. It's kind of like he took what he learned from Blade, the stuff probably from his notes from Blade 2, like the Reaper strain, and he created a whole like franchise out of that concept. I really dig that, man. Like you could see that in all of his work too, his movies. He's constantly trying to make everything better, and each movie is kind of like a test for the next movie. Like Blade 2 was like a test for Hellboy, like to see what he could do with Hellboy. You know, all of his movies are like that to a certain degree. I was watching Nightmare Alley. I got to finish that one. I didn't finish it, but it's pretty good. Yeah, the movie is pretty good. Bradley Cooper and whatnot. I think it was a remake too. Let's see here. Get the light coming down like that. All right. Probably gonna bust out the other pin for this. Let me do one more. Let's see. Hey, yeah, sounds good, Shadow. Thanks for stopping by, man. I hope you have a good Friday Junior tomorrow. And until next time, man. Have a good one. Let's see here. So we got there. We're getting there, ladies and gentlemen. Got the creature going. Let's see here. All right. It's working on that foot. Okay. Right. Rudra Dave. Matt Plotlib. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see here. What do we got next? There we go. Who's the character that you were drawing? Oh, I'm drawing Guillermo del Toro's creature from Frankenstein, his Frankenstein movie that's coming out on Friday, and he's fighting Benicio del Toro's Wolfman. That's the Joe Johnston remake from 2010, directed by Joe Johnston, starring Benicio del Toro, Anthony Hopkins. My favorite werewolf movie. So you got Del Toro versus Del Toro, pretty much right here. Definitely my favorite Frankenstein so far, or creature so far, and favorite Wolfman. Let's see. I think I might switch back over to the other Tombow pin. This is the Tombow I'm using right here, a dull one. This is the soft tip. They're kind of like the standard right now. It's the Fuden. Sorry for the Fudenosuke pin. Yeah. Let's see here. Okay. So. All right. Move this up a little bit. See what's going on for reals. All right. We got a little tear right here. All right. All right. It's a long coat right there. So, yeah. All right. We'll start doing this. Working on my book today, Hell War 2 for a little bit, or Hell War as well. Got 2 pages left to pencil and ink now. Almost there. Looking forward to finishing that up. Then I got to start lettering it. That's going to take a minute. Yeah. Hopefully it's ready to launch in March. That's the goal. If everything goes as planned. Shouldn't take too long to letter and edit it. So here's hoping. Fingers crossed. Just get that texture. Trying to mimic the same texture that I had over on the other side. The same brush. Doing that crosshatch. Okay. I'm using this brush right here because brush pin. So I like the effect it gives. Okay. Texture is king. get this side right here now. Getting that similar texture going. I come in and kind of single this out right here. Okay. All right. Looks okay. So we have that. I'm gonna try to do a little blender-rooney. Blend it a little bit, not too much. So I don't want to keep those textures in there, that crosshatch. I want it to be kind of frayed, his coat, frayed and ripped with textures. Be a little bit of fraying right there as well. We all had frayed jeans back in the day. Back in the 90s and early aughts. The 90s, yeah, late 90s was when I was in school, in high school. It's hard to really think about, actually. Such a long time ago. All right, we got that. A little bit more right here. Okay. So we have that and that. Start moving on to the glove up here. Switch back to the other Tombow. This is my favorite one. This is the hard tip. Fudenosuke. Probably saying it wrong. Fudenosuke. Maybe that's how you say it. Fudenosuke. Okay. Put the ear in his hand right here. Got the ear right there. It's gonna be a little bloody too, so okay. Right. Working on the bandages right here. There we go. Right. There we go. There's that. Right. All right, moving right along. Let's see here. I might have to do one of this right here. Something like this. Okay. Got that. Gotta get some feral hairs coming out. Make it a little more poignant. There we go. Losing some hairs. All right. All right, so we got all that. All right. So we get started on the Wolfman now. Get these little teeth in there. There we go. A little bit better right there. Got the tongue in there too, kind of coming. I was gonna have him foaming a little bit, but I could always add that in later. Right. There we go. Two different things going on right there. You got the ear rip and the arm rip, so you kind of want to do it just right. Gotta kind of space out with the action, you know. It's like right here, I'm not going to draw all the hair because of Frankenstein's creature, because you got the ear rip, so you got to have the action kind of has to pop out a little bit, you know. Same thing with the ear rip right here. Yeah. Keep working on this guy's vest right here. Probably going to do a little different type of texture for his vest, maybe. Yeah. All right, let's see. Try this out. Let's see. I hear Guillermo del Toro is going to be doing Phantom of the Opera next. I'm going to be looking forward to that. That's a cool character when done right. My favorite's the, I think it's the 1940s version, if I'm not mistaken, with Claude Rains. That's who, yeah, he's my favorite for sure. Then my second favorite would be the Robert Englund one, you know, from the 90s. Thought that one was pretty cool. Thought he was a interesting monster. It's like Freddy Krueger playing the family opera. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Pretty wild. All right, got that's right here. All right. probably do that a little different. Maybe I will do it like that. Fuck it. Yeah. Kind of wanted to have him jumping right here. Foot right there. Here we go, getting a little somewhere with it. All right. right. Let's go add a little more blacks to this. Some shading in there. All right, now we're kind of moving along, getting somewhere. Yeah. Right, that's right there. Moving along right here. With the foot. Try to the pin real quick. Getting that leg stomp, man. Damn. There we go. Don't want to mess with the Lawrence Talbot over here. The Wolfman. That movie was so brutal. I don't know if anyone's ever seen it, but wow. I love the fight scene at the end with Anthony Hopkins and Yeah, father and the son fight. That's so cool. Yeah. Now I want to fight with this dude. Right. Let's see here. I'll start drawing the creatures. All right. Some coffee right here. It's brutal fight right here. Brutal, man. This would be like the last page in the story, you know, or like the main page if they were getting down, you know. You could put this into like, this could actually be broken down into a comic book page. That could be a panel. That could be a panel. That could be a panel. That's four, you know. You got the setting up here at the top. That could be the first. It could be like first panel, second panel. It shows him there. Third panel, he does the arm rip. Second panel, stomach rip. Third panel, ear rip. Fourth panel, leg stomp. So, yeah, you could actually break this down into like a page if you really wanted to. Yeah, that Kenneth Branagh movie though was great. Oh, 11 likes. Thanks everybody for hitting the like, and everyone who's still watching. Appreciate you. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Right. If you guys haven't seen this channel before, I basically just started doing these live draw streams just a couple months ago. Normally I just do reviews, but yeah, I'm doing reviews now and live streams. Drawing comic book characters and stuff from I guess pop culture, I guess. Everything's pop culture now. But I saw the Frankenstein movie and I really wanted to do a drawing with him. And it started out with just thumbnails of him, you know, standing in like a pack between a pack of wolves, and then kind of morphed into a fight with him probably fighting like a polar bear or a bunch of sailors. And then it turned into Del Toro versus Del Toro, you know. These are kind of slimy, these things, so they got to be kind of, you got to be pretty straightforward, I guess. All right, there's that. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right, let's see what we're working with right here. Seeing somebody on Instagram today, found one of my old Butch Cleaver comics, and they're posting it up. Thought that was so cool. It was one of the first prints I did too, so it was kind of cool that someone caught it out there in the wild. But that was pretty amazing. You don't really see stuff like that too much. At least I don't. Pretty awesome. So it'll be good for Halloween. A Halloween stream. Right. There we go. There's one. This is wild. Got the gut ribs. Zamula, damn, that's cool. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I'm drawing, Del Toro creature versus Del Toro Wolfman, and yeah, go check out the movie. It comes out on Netflix on Friday. If you could go to the movie theater, I highly recommend doing it. These guys are, it's a brutal match right here. Wanted to draw something. Got real inspired by the movie, and I wanted to do some art inspired by the movie because I'm a big Del Toro stan. So if you're into this type of stuff, hit like and subscribe. I'm gonna be doing a lot more of these live drawing videos. Kind of like with Bob Ross. Accidents on this show. Okay, we got that. Okay, there's that. Is that a pic, or you just imagine and draw it? Oh yeah, that's basically what I did. I got references, but it started out as like thumbnails. That's what I do on the show. I usually do like one piece, and I'll do it from start to finish. Basically, it's like my process of how I do pinups and stuff. But like, yeah, I wanted to do a like kind of like this right here, like just maybe Frankenstein's monster or the creature kind of surrounded by wolves. Then it turned into him kind of fighting like somebody jumping at him. Then it turned into like, oh, what if he fought, Del Toro's Frankenstein versus Del Toro werewolf. So then it kind of ended up with that. So that was the thumbnail that I had right there. And that was what I landed on, but then it eventually kind of turned into this. And then I just got reference from pictures of the movie, like just off Google. And then I, went by that. So, then he was the Wolfman was jumping off his like thigh and like ripping him. But then I decided, oh, why don't he just do like a thigh stomp? I thought that would be kind of cool. Yeah, and then I wanted to add the tower from the movie in the background, so I got that up there too. So that's how I did it. Yeah, through my head, but also references so that I can get the likenesses of the actors as much as possible, because it's gonna have like a comic booky feel to it at the end of the day. So, but yeah, thanks for stopping by and asking. Eggs Milu or Zimilu, Leonard Pig. Hey, how you doing? Thanks guys again for stopping by. Hi, this is part of the whole monster wolf thing going around. The monster wolf thing. Well, the only thing that I know of right now, I mean, unless there's some other stuff, please let me know. But it's just a Frankenstein movie that's coming out on Friday. It's also been in theaters for about 2 weeks now. But I mean, if you're talking about the Universal Shared Universe, that I know that it's been worked on a couple times. I know they offered it to Guillermo del Toro like 10 years ago, but it didn't work out. I know he wanted to make a Frankenstein movie back then too. That's probably where it kind of they didn't want to give him the big budget, but Netflix gave him a big budget, so that's why he went with Netflix, because they kind of give him whatever he wants. As far as Bernie Wrightson, yeah, definitely Bernie Wrightson influence. He's one of my top favorite artists. He's in my top 5. He's the master of the macabre, Bernie Wrightson, it's master of the macabre. Frank Frazetta is the father of fantasy, and then you got Simon Bisley, the metal maestro. Those are my two. Those are like my top 3. But then I also have like so many other influences. Keeps going on and on. Yeah, a lot of influences. There's so many good artists. Really like Walter Simonson, John Buscema, Todd McFarlane, Eric Powell. List goes on. Sam Keith, he's really good. let's see, some company had blind bags by that name. I met Bernie at a con years ago. Sweet old dude, rest in peace. Yeah, man, he's awesome. I have his Frankenstein um, alive, and I have his original Frankenstein, or not the original one. I have a French version of it, but it's got bigger art. That's why I bought the French version, so I could really sit there and like, get a little bit of like get a beer and check out his and study his line work. I'm really a sucker for line work for inks. That's what I do. I do pencils and inks on this stream. This is just a chill draw streams that I do. Pencils and inks from start to finish. It's usually one piece that'll take like 5 to 7 streams. Nessa Redondo art was great on those illustrated classics back in the day. Yes, and then a lot of those guys that were at EC Comics that came before Bernie, a lot of the horror artists, those guys are really good. So many of them. Will Eisner's great. Frank Miller, he's a really big influence on me too. I love Frank Miller's work. I can't like people ask me like what my favorites are. It's kind of like, oh man, I have a video though I did over in my metal cartoonist thumbnail playlist to talk about like artists that influence and whatnot and my favorites. And yeah, those guys are in there. Frank Miller's, yeah, Frank Miller and I think Bernie. A lot of those guys were really seminal in helping comics. I think a lot over the past 30 years or 40 at this juncture. But and then so many good artists on like Conan. Right now, I'm really digging that the Conan artist that they have right now. Robert Delatorre is doing a great job. He's a great artist. I was just talking earlier. I'm doing a review probably tomorrow morning. I'm going to finish reading it after the stream on the new Savage Sword of Conan, and that's Liam Sharp. He's a great artist too. So many good artists out there. He's got some big fingernails, big claws. I mean, okay. Let's see here. Get some of that fur coming out right there. Sounds like someone's watching Unsolved Mysteries. Unsolved Mysteries. Guys, that guy's scary, man, whenever you hear that voice. Let's see here. I got turned on to Sharp during Death's Head. His Green Lantern run with Grant Morrison was trippy. Yeah, I almost picked that up. His Death's Head stuff is phenomenal. I really got into I really loved the story he did with Batman and Wonder Woman. They're trying to solve a homicide for the Pantheon in Ireland. I can't pronounce the name right now. Tathul Dadan. I forgot the. Yeah, he really goes into the ethereal realm. He's doing that in the new Conan story too. It's crazy. He fights some werewolves. It's pretty metal. I can't wait to review it. I can't wait to finish it too. But I needed to take a break. I was like, damn, because the Savage Sword books are pretty. They're a little bigger than the regular comics. Sometimes my brain needs a little palate cleanse. All right. But Death Head's crazy. I remember that that Grant Morrison that run. That was also a homicide book, I believe, or a cop, more of a cop show type feel for the comic, which I thought was really awesome. I think for me personally, to find Green Lantern interesting, it has to be like a cop show. And I know they're making one like that now, but I don't know how good it's going to be. They just finished filming it, I think. But we'll see. But yeah, Death's Head's a pretty cool character. Pretty cool indeed. This is pretty brutal right here. I'm a writer, but been dipping my toes in art a bit. Oh, that's good. Yeah, same here. I'm an artist, but I write too, but I haven't been really writing anything for years. I just started writing something. I wrote a quick story. It's about 20 something pages for a anthology I'm working on. That was pretty fun. Got to finish that up yesterday, I think. I'm just going back and tweaking it a little bit because it's going to be for a comic anthology. That stuff, gotta trim it down and do some editing. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that. It's going to be doing a story in an anthology, and it's going to be coming out annually, so it'll just be like a few pages a year. And yeah, I think that'll be pretty cool. And then maybe like a few years from now, I'll be able to put that book out. I'll be able to collect all those into one, probably 20-page comic. So I'm looking forward to that. Hey, what's up, Omer? How you doing, buddy? Let's see here. Okay. So come down in here and finish his toesies. Yeah, man. I was reading some Conan earlier. Gonna probably go back and finish some of that a little bit later tonight, and probably do a review in the morning. Oh, thanks, man. I'll probably do one more stream of this, and then I might start finishing up that Bisley piece I was doing over on your stream. If you guys haven't subscribed to the 6 of you guys watching, if you haven't subscribed to Homer Glitch, go do it. He does great live streams, very fun, chill, just like this show. Yeah. Like when you watch Bob Ross. A lot of people watch Bob Ross. A lot of people like Bob Ross. That's kind of same vibe I'm going for over here. It's just a little more metal, little more bloodier. It's like a rated R. horror movie stuff over here, metal stuff, you know. I love horror movies. I like slashers. I love all that stuff. I love action. I love martial arts stuff. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of punching and kicking and gore and all that in my work. Versus the world. That's my shtick. I like that. Versus the world. You gonna be doing any streaming tonight, Omer? Let's see here. Add some tones right here. Some scratchy tones. I do a lot of fan art on indie comics, fun stuff. Batt's a great artist as well. Make sure you subscribe to him and like the show. Thanks, man. Oh, damn, I got 14 likes. Hell yeah. Thank you, guys. I want to start doing I almost started opening up my store today. I was going to do it, but I wanted to work on my Hell War book. I only got a few pages of that left, like 2 pages left to pencil and ink. And then it's done, then it's off to letters. I can't believe it. It's been so many years. I never thought I would get this far. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. 4 hours. Damn. That's pretty chunky. Nice, nice. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Now I just got to work on the laptop, get a new laptop, get that Clip Studio going. So I'm not using Photoshop anymore. They kind of rip you off, man. The Photoshop. You can do everything on like Clip Studio. I would much rather do that. Yeah. The Clip Studio. Some person. Let's see. Frankenstein got strength, but Wolfman's got nards. Hard to tell who's who, or who. Hard to tell who will win. Yeah. Well, I don't want to spoil nothing, but yes, one of these guys definitely would win. This Benicio's this is Benicio's Wolfman. He's strong as fuck, but so is so is Guillermo del Toro's creature, man. If you haven't seen the movie yet, he's real strong, dude. You guys are in for a real treat. I'll tell you that much. Um, let's see here. I use an old version of the Adobe suit that doesn't upgrade Photoshop and Illustrator. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This monster is like super badass. Has a lot of dialogue in the movie. Like the whole last hour is dedicated to him because half the movie is Frankenstein. Then about halfway through, it switches over to the perspective of the creatures. You know, it's like, well, now let me tell you my side of the story. You know, it's pretty cool. Yeah, Wolfman's got nards. There we go. Let's see here. Yeah, probably gonna switch that up a little bit. There we go. That. You guts. Yeah. Okay. Oh wow, 15 likes. Thanks, guys. You're awesome. Drink all my coffee. That stuff goes quick around here. Coffee don't last long around these parts. Let's see here. All right, I got that right there. I have to come in and I think I might come in and make the pants are black, but I have a lot of action going on right here. I might come in and make it Frankenstein's or the creatures. I might come in and make them dark gray because if I black them out, it probably wouldn't be that big of a deal actually. Think about it. You know what? Yeah, might come in there with another gray maybe and see. Yeah, it's too dark. I need to find a. Could go in there with the pencils. I might do that. But before I do that, let me double check. I think I might have a. I think I might have a chunky gray right here. I might even erase it a little bit. Let's see here. Get my eraser out of here. In there. There it is. Usually like to let this thing dry for a day, but this doesn't really matter right here. Clean my eraser up a little bit. See, just rub it like that. Okay, and we're just gonna erase this area a little bit right here. You gotta be careful, man, when you're dealing with the black and whites and there's a lot of business going on, a lot of action. Really gotta pick and choose things, what you want to be colored and whatnot, what have you. Okay, let's get a little bit of that too while we're here. Not too much. All right, that's cool. Maybe a tad over here too. Nothing crazy. All right. Gotta find that right one. Was that it? That's too dark. Super dark. Try one more. I got one over here. That's too dark too. Okay, here we go. Well, actually, I think I know what I want to do with the pants. I figured it out. All right. Do a ton of cross hatching. A little cross hatching. This is going to take a minute. Here we go. I remember seeing the pants that had some weird fabric in there. And I use a different pin too, so it gives it just a different vibe, different value. Believe it or not, there's different pins have different inks. So some are bluer, some are grayer, some are blacker. So this right here, we'll just kind of check it as we go. I'm going to do a ton of ton of hatching with it. Okay, right about there, like that. And we don't want to do this perfect. We want it to be really random. We want wobbly lines. We want all that stuff. We don't want this perfect. So okay. Then we'll hit this one up over here. I call this the patch hatch. There we go. Nice and patchy all over the place. There's a little more right here. And I started doing the patch hatch for one of my characters on Butch Cleaver. It's this character called the Voodoo Doll. And I like to do like his mask is made out of hemp or even a potato sack. And I like to do little gaps kind of like this with the hatching where you just kind of patch it all over the place. I think it gives it more dimension. I mean, I didn't create it. Everybody does it, but that's what I call it. So just gives it like a different tone. Makes it look, for me, it makes it look like it's 3D and more like you could like a beat up screen door almost, or an amplifier mesh. But I like it. I think it looks cool. So, all right, here we go. Now we're gonna do apply a third one. Let me show you more right here. So this is kind of how I do it, like that. I'll start breaking it up into little patches. See, I'm not doing the whole line like that. I'm doing like 1, 2, 3. So it's kind of patched out, and I think it makes it fun. We're getting close. Now it's just kind of a gray value. It's not too I don't think it's hiding too much of the action. Too much of the gags, the beats. Right. But we're still gonna keep moving, you know? Like that's okay right there, but I still wanna add more. So let's see here. Doing the little patchies. There we go. Right. And yeah, this is a Dollar Tree store pen. Let's see, yeah, thanks for stopping by, man. Omer, I'll be seeing you soon, buddy. All right, so now far away, it's starting to get a little darker. And if you look at it, you know, his pants pop out a little bit. They're almost like it's a different color. You know, they look on a bluish gray. You know, and you can still see a lot of the action. I left the gaps in there. And there's even a little bit of wrinkles and stuff. But yeah, I'll even go in there a little bit more now. So now we'll start filling this in like that. Just watching it. Okay. Let's see here. Be very careful. All right. Okay. Right. Now I'm going to come in here and just do this. Do these broad strokes right over it. Blends in a little bit more. I'll probably do another one like this. I'll leave the kneecap white still. There you go. And then let's try this one. So we got that. Hey Jeff, how you doing? Never seen you for a while. Yeah, I've just been I've been working on this for this week. I'm gonna go in and add a little bit more, darken up this right here. Where's that blue one at? Or that's hard tip. There we go. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, man. Okay, hope you're having a good week. It's a bridge day. Well, now it's Friday Junior, actually. It's probably midnight by now. I don't know what time it is. We go in a couple hours, but probably. Yeah, probably midnight by now. Oop, there we go. So this pops right there. Okay. All right. So we got that. And so now I'm probably gonna start adding a little bit of spatter for fun. My spatter brush right here. That one's okay. Probably pretty good. So I don't want to go get my toothbrush or credit card, so just do it like this. There we go. Gotta get that spatter in there. That one. Seems like a spatter fest. A little bit right here. There we go. Let that one dry a little bit right here too. There we go. That one dry a little. You gotta have the particles in there, you know. Let that dry for a second. Definitely gonna need some down here for the thigh muscle. I'm sorry, the thigh bones and whatnot. And you get these cheap pins right here for $1. It doesn't even really matter, you know. I'd rather have it, you know, just a little bit too. So, when this stuff happens, it kind of goes all over the place. Close it up real quick. Yeah, that's pretty good right there. There we go. Try to get on this side too. Still likes cookies. I'm back. Hey, how you doing? Yeah. Cookies sound good right now. I ain't gonna lie. Wish I had some cookies. There we go. I'm gonna do a little flip on this right here. It's still really wet. Some people like spatter. I love it, man. Like even I just like the way that spatter looks on art. I think it's cool. The spray. I don't know what it is. Some people hate it. Some people like it. Some people are like whatever with it. But I really like it. Even for just dust, blood, anything like that. Just texture. Um, it's even good for like stars and snow and all kinds of stuff. Never get enough of it. Nice little flickadoony, little flickaroony right there. Let's see if we can get a good flick right here. It's got the ear. There we go. One more time. Yeah. Close it up. Give it a pop. All right. There we go. Whoop. Rotate it. Boom. Okay. There we go. Let that one go right there, and a little bit right there. There. Less of a mess too, if you just use the cheap pins from Dollar Tree. They come in like a pack of 2. It's like a spatter pin. and then when they get when they dry out, you can use them for gray tones. So they still serve a purpose. Everything gets used around here in the Batt Murk studio. Let's see here. I think the part of his skull up here too is like a different color. I kind of want to render that a different color for fun. I might go in there with some gray. And then the clouds, I want to do the clouds up here. I want those to be like pencil. I'm going to do the grass right here. A little bit of the water, that's going to be trippy. I want it to be a big storm going on in the background. Wind's blowing that way. Wind's blowing all over the place. Fuck it. Yeah. Got to remember these things, You're working, you get a lot of ideas, and it's all about the problem solving, like the happy accidents that Bob Ross talks about, and it's true. Happy accidents, man. All right, let's see if we can do some more spatter. Get up on this hand right here. Spatastical. Boom. 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 Yeah. This thing's like busting right here at the seams. Just that. And then a little up here too as well. There we go. Looks a little better. I'm getting a little better at this spatter flick. Now you can get a toothbrush too and do it with your thumb. You could also do a dip of a credit card, and you can just like flick it like that. You can get big spatters like that too. Yeah. Could do big spatters like that. See if I could do a little bit of that right now. It'd be kind of fun. Yeah. Have to I don't want to do all that. It's a big mess. Do that later. Need to start using these puppies though. Pretty soon. Start using the nib. You get like a totally different line style, because the nibs are so thick. These speedball ones. Totally different style. Yeah. Come up and you start erasing, cleaning some of this stuff up. Pretty soon we have that. Probably add a little bit more highlights on the nose, but I don't know. I like to, yeah. Maybe a little bit of highlight right there, a little dot. But I'll wait till I erase it, let this stuff dry for about an hour. Could start working on a little bit down here. Let's see. Kind of want to do some chunky grass, but not too chunky. A little too chunky. Yeah. Now I'm starting to get a bunch of ideas and stuff, but it's getting a little. It might be a little too much for the picture. Might take it in another way. But yeah. Let's see if we can do a little bit of grass. Have that grass like he. I got out of the way with that. So grass is kind of trippy. Don't want to have too much detail in there. I don't want to draw the eye away from the action too much. But yeah, it's got to be there. I was gonna make it a cemetery, like they're fighting in a cemetery, but there's no. I kind of want to keep it. I don't want there to be too much stuff going on. It's just a field, the tower, and the ocean, and the grass, and that's it. The grass. Oh man, the grass in Wrightson's Frankenstein. It's just so beautiful, especially like the scene where hiding in that he's hiding in that cabin, in that feed space. I think it's amazing how grass it looks. But I want to get around to drawing like everything I liked as a kid growing up, all the movies that I watched, all the cartoons, all the characters I read in comics. I want to do fan art of all of it, at least once. I want to do the Family Opera. That'd be cool. The Claude Rains one, maybe, or the Robert Englund one would be a lot of fun. I like them both. Could have them fighting, but yeah, I don't want them to fight. Yeah. See, that's like, yeah, that would be pretty fun to draw. See, Raul and T with the drawings. Did you ever see the new Frankenstein? Dude, I saw the new Frankenstein, bro. The wife took me to see it. So good. It was the best movie of the year, man. I think Oscar Isaacs and Jacob Elordi should be fighting over best actor and best supporting because they both do both great. Looking forward to watching it again. I want to get the art of the book too. Was the actress good? Yeah, she was good. I hear she's really good, like in a lot of stuff. She's like that Maxine, actress. What's her name? Mia Goth. I hear she's pretty like popular right now with that Maxine franchise. I hear it's really good. I've had it recommended to me from a bunch of people. Got to check those out. That trilogy. But yeah, she's good. Oh, Watch X. Okay, yeah, I'll check it out. She's great in there, man. In that movie, everybody wants a piece of her. That's like one of the big things in the movie. How are you doing all different textures? I'm using different pins. Like for this, for the wolf fur, I use this Pinto one that most everybody uses, Finch uses to fill in the black areas. David Finch. And then I wait till it gets kind of dull, or kind of dry, and I'll do the dry brush for that kind of for that. And then the pants I used just one of these from the Dollar Tree. Sometimes they got some really cool little pins. And the pin that I use for that, I'm trying to find it, man. Yeah, I can't find it right now. Oh, here it is. It's like this Uniball multi-liner. It's pretty good, but it kind of has like a bluish look, so I don't really use it that much because I don't like my stuff to look blue. I like it really black, So yeah, but it's cool if you want to have like one thing in there, like maybe. And I remember his pants looked kind of weird in the movie, like they had a weird texture, like when I was checking out the references. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna use that, And then I kind of wait for stuff to go dull to help with textures, like this brush pen, the black one, the soft tip. When it starts running out of ink, I use that for different things that are more frayed like these part right here. He's got like kind of rabbit fur or sheep fur down here. For other furs, I use again the dry right here, And then a lot of stuff too. I use the hard the hard one, the hard tip, the Tombow, Fudenosuke. This one I use for everything. It's like the main one, but I did that one for the head right here and also the hair, just to have different hairs. I don't know. I like using different ones. I think it kind of, for me, it's fun. It's also good to just use one thing for everything. One brush, just one brush for everything, and maybe a nib. Keeps it a little more consistent, but I like to switch it up myself. At least right now. Maybe tomorrow I'll just be using just a brush on everything, you know. But right now it's, yeah. And then right here I'm doing the grass, and I want it sort of in the middle of getting dry, but still like enough ink in there, because I want it to be kind of blurry. But I want it to be detailed blur, kind of. So I don't want there to really be too much attention down here. Because I want the action up there, you know, all the action. It's all action, baby. Okay. Yeah, and then oh, thanks, man. Let's see here. Yeah, I use the same, and it looks the same. Oh, cool. Nice. Yeah, I want to be able to just use brushes, but I don't know, man. I kind of want to use everything now. Like watching Simon Bisley work with the spray paint, and just kind of having a blast making each thing like kind of a work of art, you know. Different textures and stuff like that. I'm really into that. And I look at like Dan Panosian, what he's doing with all of his ink textures. Really into that, you know. So I think inks are there's a lot to be done with inks, personally. I think we, as comic artists, there's a lot we could really do. Oh yeah, Bernie did tons of stuff for sure with the. Oh yeah, and people always talk about spot blacks, but I'm always thinking about spot whites. You know, the spot whites. That's how my brain thinks now. Like, how am I gonna white? How am I gonna get the white in there? You know, the absence of light. Yeah. Yeah, Bernie's awesome, man. Spot whites. So like right here, I got these little like rocks right here. I'm thinking about that spotting this white in my eye, in my head, before I'm laying down. Then there's another rock, you know. So I could go in there. I could start adding more detail to the rock, but I'm not going to, because I don't want it to be. I want it to be like, what is that, a rock? Maybe, you know. I could do it a little bit. I was thinking about doing a little bit of it, you know, just so it really pops out. I'll probably do it right here. Let's see. So now I'm bringing the rock in there, you know. See if it works. So you kind of got a little more of a rock sticking out right there, you know. But then I'll probably leave this one just white, maybe. And then I'll probably put in another one too over here, like chilling. Maybe just like right here. Kind of get in there and put some stuff around it, some grass. But to me, that's the hard part, because you could go back and like paint everything white, but I'm trying to do it while I'm laying down the ink, so I don't have to go back and paint everything in white, you know. How do you spot why it's on the clothes? Oh, snap. Oh, I guess you got to give a, what is it? A Superman, you know, you can X-ray vision. There's that. Like that. I might just use a little bit right here. Look at it from far away. I kind of like that a little bit. Yeah. It's like right here, I kind of want it a little wider. But I don't know. This maybe not, you know. Kind of just think of stuff and hopefully it sticks. And then I was going to do some grass right here. Just hi, bro. For sure, man. Have a good one, man. Take it easy. All right. There's that right there. And there's a racist guy, huh? What's trolling? Oh, yeah, that's not good. Yeah, there's a lot of racist people out there. You gotta be careful. All right, got that. A little bit of this right there. Now this is the tricky part. It's when you get to the mid ground, the middle ground. We got a bunch of action going on right here in the mid ground, but we need to kind of get up here like this. His name is the Bat Official. Wow. It wasn't me. Like that Shaggy song, you know? Okay. All right. Have a good one. Right. Got a little bit of random blades of grass right here. Gotta be careful with that. Let's see here. Okay, there's that. And a little bit of blades right there. Good to know. Good to know. All right, so we got that. Nothing too crazy. All right, it's good to take it away sometimes. So like right here, I'm going to add some more darkness to that. Make that foot pop. All right, let's check that out now. It's a little bit better. Popping a little more. Yeah. Thinking the foreground is going to need a little bit more grass just to kind of make it, to bring everything together. Let's see here. Nice. Okay. So we're going to work on that still. Got the foreground right here. Almost there, but yeah. I kind of make it even more popping in the front right here. Get those big blades of grass in there. Okay. I'm looking at it in the mirror right now, zooming out. Probably going to take a picture of it. Oh yeah, I'll definitely take a picture of it. I think that's a real good thing too. He's got a little bit of gray hair right here too in the movie that comes down. That's what this is supposed to be, but it probably won't. I don't know. I keep toying with it though. I'm gonna keep messing with this guy's hair because I want that kind of gray look in there somewhere. But yeah, I think this movie's gonna be real big on once everyone watches it. Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go take off tonight. Normally don't stream on Wednesdays. I can't. It's been a while, but I got a lot of stuff done tonight. We inked about, I'd say about 80% of the piece tonight. We're gonna do one more stream of this inking. Um, maybe maybe Friday. You know, when the movie comes out. Not tomorrow, but maybe Friday, or maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Either tomorrow or Friday. That's the goal. And yeah, so I would point out the stuff we did, but pretty much everything that's inked, it's on here right now that we did tonight. So thanks again, everybody, for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have an awesome Friday, Junior. Always remember to be bold, be brave, and roll the bones to know you roll. I'll see you guys next time. Keep it metal. Peace.